In today's video, we're going to go through the #1 most visited franchise-specific website in the world. That company is Franchise Direct. We're going to go through a review of the website to see if it's a good website for those that are looking to buy a franchise, as well as if it's a great resource for those that are looking to sell franchises. So if you're a franchisor looking to get franchisees into your system, or if you're an investor, entrepreneur, or looking to leave your corporate job and you're trying to find franchise opportunities. So Franchise Direct, for those that don't know, it's been around over 20 years, based in Ireland. They have websites in 5+ languages. Their most visited website is franchisedirect.com that really focuses on the US market. So those that are looking to invest in the United States, generally with United States franchises, as well as business opportunities. Going to the Franchise Direct website, you can tell it's been around for 20 years. The design, it's not so updated with the current trends that you see with marketplace websites. A lot of different colors. It's hard to tell where to click and where to direct your focus. And right away, you see a prominent franchise displayed, Ace Hardware, over 1,000 locations. Great brand that adds instant credibility for Franchise Direct. However, bringing Franchise Direct down, they have a couple other franchises that do not do very well and have a very high franchise failure rate, including Dickey's Barbecue Pit, as well as 9 Round, a big kickboxing franchise. They have a very high 3-year failure rate, both those brands. And even looking back past 5 years, Dickey's, for example, has closed more locations than they've opened. And then 9 Rounds, I went through the latest FDD, the latest franchise disclosure document for 2022, and I saw the franchisor in their income statements making a lot of money, net income over $1 million, while hundreds of franchisees have closed their locations, especially throughout the pandemic. So while 9 Round Kickboxing continues to thrive, their franchisees in the system struggle and many have closed doors. So right away on the Franchise Direct website, you see one quality brand, Ace Hardware, a mature brand that's not growing so much, it's pretty stable. And then you see 2 brands that are really on the decline, and they're the first 6 franchises you see on their website. So you can tell they're not necessarily promoting the best quality franchises and vetting of their clients, essentially who they're providing leads to. It might be, whoever pays the bill that month or whoever is paying the highest, or maybe they're just not updating their homepage. And 9 Round was a client 4 years ago and continues to pay their bills. And back then, it seemed like a more promising franchise system. When you look at the franchise-specific website of their site, Franchise Direct, it was a bit concerning because the first handful of franchises were not franchises. They were business opportunities. For those that are uncertain of the difference between a business opportunity and a franchise, franchises are regulated by the Federal Trade Commission, the FTC, through the franchise rule. So you as a consumer are protected. You must receive a franchise disclosure document. You sign a franchise agreement. There are 20+ items in that franchise disclosure document, including regulations to disclose any pending litigation, openings, closures, how much it's going to cost. 58% of franchises will disclose financial performance for franchisees in the system. So there's a lot more data and there's a lot more protection for franchisees as opposed to those that are buying a business opportunity. They had a handful of business opportunities going down from the top of the list: delivery developers, healthy you vending, healthier for you vending. Those are the top 3 recommendations. And then Claim Tech Systems. It looks like a franchise at first, but it in fact is a business opportunity. And I just Googled Claim Tech, and first related search was Claim Tech lawsuit. And it looks like they have quite a bit of litigation. So those were the first entries. And then the first actual franchise on the list is Your CBD Store, which we've done a franchise analysis on our website, vettedbiz.com. And it's a growing franchise. The industry is growing, the CBD industry throughout the United States, and they've opened up hundreds of locations. I just hope that rapid growth of Your CBD Store is sustained, similar like a Crumble Cookies that is should be continue to growing and they're riding a nice wave. But you also have systems that have opened up hundreds of locations a year to just come crashing down, as was the case with Quiznos, Medici Pizza, as well as Burger Ream. And then going down further on the list, Home Helpers is a in-home care services for seniors, disabled adults, and really anyone that needs assistance with activities of daily living. The company was founded 25 years back, and it's grown to be one of the largest in-home care franchise organizations in the States. They currently have over 500 franchisees operating in 38 states. The franchise for sale rate was a bit high, 17% over the prior 3 years, which means out of 100 franchisees, 17 are leaving the system where the franchisor is buying the location from them, or they're selling to someone else, or a new franchisee or an existing franchisee is going into an adjacent territory. For an established brand that's been around for 25 years, that rate's not that high, and it looks like a good opportunity to explore in the in-home care space. So out of the first 10 listings on their franchise page, only 3 were franchises and 2 had glaring red flags. So clearly Franchise Direct does not market only franchises, but also business opportunities that again are not regulated by the franchise rule that the FTC has set up for you as a consumer to really protect you before you sign an agreement with someone selling you a business model. Despite being around 20 plus years, they're not focused on serving prospective buyers as much as they're focused on monetizing for franchisors. And apparently they do that really well. Speaking to franchisors, they're generating thousands of leads every month for franchise brands as well as business opportunities. And they seem to be monetizing the website quite well. They do also have pretty good content on some established brands. You can download even some franchise disclosure documents for free. And they take out the information on the cost and list it item by item. So there's definitely some good nuggets of knowledge on franchisedirect.com. It's just important to know how they monetize the website. Where Vetted Biz, we don't sell leads to franchisors. We don't monetize if you're buying one of the 6,000 franchises on our platform. But for Franchise Direct, they're mostly monetizing through lead generation. So the more people they get that reach out to franchises that are advertising on the website, the more money they're going to make. So it's a different structure. And it's just important for you to know as a consumer, someone that's searching perhaps for your first business opportunity, how different information providers in the franchise space are monetizing, as it's going to change how they often portray information, especially on different franchise brands. I hope you found this review informational. Let us know if there's other franchise resources that you would like us to review. You can shoot me an email at patrick@vettedbiz.com or just leave in the comment box if you're watching on YouTube. Thanks.